Okay, let's go.
Forgot my coffee. I was gonna run up and get another half a cup, but that's okay. So what's new?
Between now and the last 24 hours, nothing.
Yeah. Nothing has happened. You haven't watched anything. You haven't done anything. You haven't shit yourself.
No, I did. Kayla got me a portable bidet for Christmas.
So that's interesting. So wait a minute. So it's just like what it sounds like. You like take it to wherever you go.
Yeah, it's like a water bottle that has a little spray nozzle, and I can use it at work.
So hold on. It's a hand. It's like you spray it like they do at the salons. Like they wet your hair. It's like a spray bottle that you use with your hand. You're making it work.
Yeah.
So it's a bottle that has water in it, and you squeeze it like a gun thing. Like,
well, no, you squeeze it like this, this is too big, and then like you squeeze it like that, and then there's a nozzle with like a little shower head, very small little shower head that sprays.
So, okay. How do you get your hand under you to spray?
Through your legs.
Okay, so you're going front ways in.
Yep.
I almost feel like it's so dirty to go in a public bathroom with that thing and you going in the toilet with your hand.
It doesn't dip into the nozzle's like it sprays like
it's like a toilet bowl.
Like if
cleaner.
I hold it like this, it sprays up like this.
So
does
it have a little pouch?
What do you mean a pouch?
Like, you know how women, they have the Diva cup and it comes in a little pretty bag?
It comes in like it looks like a water bottle, and then you like open it up and you can flip the nozzle.
Is it only water?
Yeah.
So you take it with you into bathrooms?
This is the first time, yeah, that I did it.
So you take it to work.
Yep.
You keep it in your desk.
Yeah.
Is this only a work toy?
Yeah, because it's I don't like shitting at work, because once you start using a bidet, just mashing poop with dry paper is fucking barbaric.
You're right. It does. I'm going to be honest. It does feel that way. And I'm a masher. I went to a bidet. I went to a bidet for a little bit, and went back to mashing because
you have a bidet at your house.
Well, I did. Yeah, my butthole is a little too fancy, or it like wants too much. It's got a wine taste on a beer income. That's what my butthole is, because it wants it warmer.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I didn't care for it as much. I thought ours was really ugly. Like, you know what I mean? It was. But wait, I want to go back to this, Lo. Would you carry that around everywhere, Lo? In case if you're in a mire and you're like, dude, I gotta go.
No, I mean, I guess you could, but really, Kayla just got it for me, just for work.
Okay. Yeah. So, but you wouldn't want, like, is it not easily, you can't like put it on your belt? It's not like, like a phone clip. You could keep it there and people be like, what is that? Look at that guy. He's always, look at him. He's staying hydrated. It looks good. It's like a little belt clip, and little do they know it's just for your butthole.
You could, if you were a lady, you could hide it in your purse.
Okay. So when you take it to the bathroom, do your other folks know there that
I told them immediately that I have a portable bidet?
Yeah, I like that, because then there's no secrecy. It's like, oh, Tanner's got his bidet bottle.
Yeah. So, I don't like to poop at work often, but yesterday was like an emergency kind of deal. where I was like, I'm grabbing my bidet and I'm shitting here today.
I need to let you know something. I'm not a fan of you becoming friendly with people.
I have tons of friends at work.
Well, it's pointless because they don't care about you, and
They
you
love
don't.
They love me. They love my ass there.
I just don't like it. I don't like that you have this whole other life.
Yeah. Well, you got it too. You got a little life.
Yeah, but okay, my life isn't changing that much. Like I'm not used to yours. Like because mine is like somebody's like, I tried to find you on Facebook. You really don't. You won't accept my friend request. And I go, dude, I'm not. I go, if I accept your friend request, I got to accept everybody's that I haven't.
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. I just don't like.
Yeah, but your coworkers don't. You don't really work with your coworkers.
You're right. You're right. Oh,
I do.
Yeah.
I spend 9 to 10 hours a day with those people.
Yeah, I don't like.
You spend maybe 1 hour.
Yeah. It's about probably an hour and a half.
Yeah,
but I'm not a fan of it. So I think you should probably.
I can be meaner.
Push your cubicle away further.
Yeah.
Like, you should do this. You should push your cubicle a little every day, move it a couple inches.
Well, it's connected to everybody else's cubicle. And I don't know if I could do that, but there's an empty office that I could take.
Why aren't you taking it?
Well, because then you don't see people coming in. You gotta catch people coming in.
You guys take turns though, right?
Yeah, depending on who's busy. Like if nobody else is, or if everybody's busy. Like we don't have an up schedule. Like used car has like a list, like where it's very strict on who's next and stuff. In new car, it's like we're all pretty good with each other.
But it's cutthroat. Could somebody just take another person?
So somebody could jump the line and just grab it quick, but
that's how you make enemies, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's easy. We're all pretty good with each other.
Appreciate it. That's good.
Angie, I could use some coffee too.
Can I tell you something really quick?
Can you tell her?
I'll tell you something real quick.
Just tell her that I could use some coffee if she needs.
No.
Okay.
Listen to
I
this.
could use some coffee.
My wife.
Okay.
Tell me how you'd feel about this. Okay. She does everything at work. She's the lead hygienist. She's the one. And she's like the only one.
She's like the front teeth. You know?
She's the front teeth. This is what people are seeing.
Yeah.
And so they got temps that are in there.
Okay.
And these temps, they come in every once in a while, then they leave. They don't really have the responsibility of everything that the people that work there. They can't just leave because
those are baby teeth, dude. They're there for a minute, but they're out. They're out. They're not permanent.
It's kind of like your kids. You can't make your kids friends. You can't really yell at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But if it's your kids, you can yell at them.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, my whole point in this is she's like, I gotta mop the other dental hygienist's floor because I mean nobody will do it if I don't do it. And then she's like, and then there's laundry. If you don't know, they leave their scrubs. Most of the time, like the dentist will leave there and they'll wash them there and then they hang them up or whatever. You know what I mean? And they do their laundry there, their work clothes. And she's like, and I know if I didn't take this laundry out of the dryer, they'd be pissed. But the Barb, would be like, why didn't anybody do this? So instead of just people bitching, she's like, I'll just do it. And she's like, so I folded up Dr. Mike's scrubs and I put them in his locker. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not a fan. After her whole story, I'm like, I didn't realize her folding another man's laundry would eat away at me for a second. Like, whoa, what are you folding his pants for? There's no reason. Like, well, you don't need to be taking time and folding these fucking scrubs and laying them on his, Like, doesn't that seem really? And she didn't even see it this way. She laughs at it and she's like, oh, and I'm like, to a dude, that seems intimate, right? Not intimate, but like, you fold my pants. I'm not a psycho on this. I'm not a fucking psycho. And again, this wasn't a big deal, but it irked me enough to where I was like, whoa, oh, daddy don't like that. Daddy don't like that.
Yeah, this might be a you thing on that one.
No, dude, I understand that I'm making it more of a bigger deal than what it is. I'm not trying to make a big deal of like, hey, what do you do? You know what I mean? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This is more of like that's a weird feeling. That's a weird one. You don't need to be full. I am not a fucking psycho.
No, I'm not saying you're crazy, but I wonder why you react that way.
Where I thought that it wasn't a reaction. I think I'm over the top right now how I'm reacting.
Yeah, but you reacted in a certain in any like hearing like if Kayla said, "Oh, I had to fold her boss Joe's like work clothes." It's like he didn't bring in his dryer. Like he didn't bring in his clothes from home.
He takes them out of his dryer.
Yeah.
Folds his pants and hangs up his shirt and puts it right in his locker. It's like,
yeah, I wonder what that is. I wonder why that bothered you.
Well, because I'm a guy. Because I'm a man. Dude, don't make me out to be a fucking Zach Bryan. This is a real thing. It's like, oh, dude, and now it's making me out to be more of a psychopath than what it went down.
Yeah, you're exaggerating a little bit for the show, but
this is how it went.
But there was still a feeling of insecurity there.
Well, kinda, yeah, because this is how it went. She's like, after the story, I'm like, oh, I don't like that, and she's like, what? And I'm like, you folding another man's clothes. And then she laughed and I'm like, yeah, and then that's basically how it went, but enough for me to bring it up here. I don't know, I'd have to really dig into that and go,
yeah, you'd have to talk to a therapist to figure that out.
No, it just seems like because your wife is supposed to take care of you, right? And when your wife is taking and like doing laundry that's like kind of I understand that it's work clothes and all that, but doing laundry is like my wife's not doing your laundry.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's a not intimate thing, but it's a family. This is what you do as a family. You know what I
guess
mean?
if you only associate folding laundry with like quality time with your wife, like she wasn't sitting on the bed while you guys were both folding laundry. Like her and the dentist were folding laundry together.
You're taking it too far. I think you're taking it to a Jake's insecure psychopath. I think you got to look at it as just like the lower level of where I am.
Okay. Get me to your level, because I don't think that you're. I can't see being even thinking about that. So I have to. I'm trying to match whatever level you're at.
Is it just a me thing?
I think it might be just a you thing. I don't think this is a guy and girl thing.
Up. Oh, I thought another guy. I thought you would have been like oh yeah, dude. She doesn't need to be folding another man's laundry. It's fucking weird. I want to try to get another analogy here, and let me ponder another analogy on something. Cooking, would it be the same as like cooking? Like, hey, I cooked a burger. Yeah, I think the laundry's a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, I think it's just your look on how laundry gets folded at your house, and then and like that's like a, because as working adults with kids, for the longest time, sometimes folding laundry is some of the only like one-on-one time you get with your wife. So is that it? Like, where you're just like
No.
associating folding laundry with some sort of quality time.
No, see, I think you're
Kind
taking
of like
it.
when you
I
got
think you're
mad
taking it
at
too deep.
her for talking to that guy at the bonfire.
The bonfire.
It was many years ago, but I remember you saying,
Oh, that was, dude. You got to remember that was drunk Jake.
yeah, that's the only other.
Oh, I knew it. Oh, and I stand behind that.
Yeah, no, I get
because that's right. Because this is what Tanner was saying. Our kids were so small that we never got quality time, and then I went and laid Piper down, and I laid in bed waiting for her to come hang out, and then I went back, and she's out there chatting, and I love that guy. I like the guy. I didn't think anything of it, but what I got mad was like, fuck, dude. I want to do that with the wife. I don't want her talking to that douchebag for the next half hour.
So that's where I'm at that where it's like, well, maybe
I think you're peeling back the Jake onion too much.
So there's more. So there's less layers to this. It's just
because
the
I
fact
don't
that it's pants and another man. That
at
one point in time there was a wiener in those pants, and you don't like it.
I don't care. Like I'm not. I think it's come out to the point where I'm like angry at this. I'm not. It just irked me where it was like, oh, like that. Oh, don't you know? You don't need to be folding another man's jeans. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real fucking honest here. I can't believe this has went on this long. This is amazing how you didn't agree. I am so taken back that you weren't like, yeah. Give me some, jump over on my side for just a second on surface level. Don't go deep into it, and give an analogy that will help me with my argument, then jump back to your side. So like it wouldn't be cooking. It would be more like, what's something that doesn't normally happen? I mean, it kind of just happens.
I don't know. Folding his work pants is so benign.
No, dude,
so
you just
hard.
saying that right there, folding another man's work pants. That's fucked up. See, the more you talk, the more I'm getting mad about the situation. I might just go up and slap my wife around, and that's all on you.
Is there a lady dentist? Did you get mad at folding the lady dentist pants?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't get mad at that because I live in a world where it's man and woman.
Adam and Eve.
Well, welcome to fucking Trump's America, baby. Hey, if you want more of this, we got you covered. Follow the link below for our Patreon. Also, check out our Instagram and our Facebooks. We would love to have you part of the community.